we're gonna go ahead and start with our stretches. So put your arms out to the side, make a gentle fist, and do the turtle twist. Now we call it turtle twist once again because it's always done slowly. The fist is gentle, I'm not squeezing too hard. I'm just giving my arms a chance to warm up to the kinds of motions they're gonna be doing. Next thing we're gonna do is open up the little bird wings and do our baby bird flaps. So go up and down. And here we're just feeling the limits of our wrists. We're not trying to push past them. We're just going until it feels a little tight and backing off. Don't push yourself yet. This is just a warm-up. Next thing we're gonna do is my personal favorite, Lamborghini doors. We're gonna move sideways, just like that. Now once again, we're just feeling the limits of the wrist. Don't push yourself. Don't push past through any pain. Be gentle with your body. Once we've done our Lamborghini doors, we're gonna do the big birds, also known as the ballerinas. So make sure your feet are firmly planted, and we're gonna raise our arms up, and we're gonna pull on those back muscles and make sure our shoulders are open as our arms go towards the sky. And we can even dip a little bit more if we want to. Go ahead, try that. From the back. Before we get into any playing, I want to go ahead and review our bow grip. We'll start off with the French bow and then do the German. So for the French bow, just hold the bow in your left hand like this. And we're going to do the bunny rabbit technique. So you get your right hand and you make a little bunny rabbit. And the bunny rabbit is going to open his mouth and bite down right on the part where the frog meets the stick. You see that? Where the frog meets the stick, that's where the bunny rabbit is going to bite down. And then once he has it in his mouth, he's gonna put his whole front lip over the bow, just like that. And once he's nibbled on it, he'll relax and his ears will fall gently on the bow, just like that. So if you see, the thumb is nice, it's bent, it's sunk right into that part, and the rest of the fingers are draped gently over. For the German bow, the technique is a little different. We're gonna go ahead and do this with our hands. My 3 middle fingers are together. My pinky and my thumb are out. And they'll come up and over the bow. The stick is going between the thumb and the index finger. The thumb is on top. And the pinky is on the bottom. And these 3 fingers sink right into the same place that the bunny bit, where the frog meets the stick. Right there. So this kind of grip allows me to be flexible with my wrist without really losing control of my bow. Now it's very important that you don't get in the habit of squeezing in the middle because that's going to tense up your wrist. We want everything nice and relaxed. Now we're going to start off with some long tones. We'll start on the E string, our lowest string, then move on to A, D, and G. It's very important before we do this step that you make sure you are in tune. So take the time to do that. If you're ready to go on, go ahead and get your bow grip ready. Set the bow on the E string. And what we're going to do is for 4 counts, we're going to do a down bow. And for 4 counts, we're going to do an up bow. And then we'll move on to the next string. So set it. Find that sticky point where you can wiggle the string just a little bit. And then I'll count us off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, A string, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, D string, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, G string, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, D string, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, A string down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, E string down, 2, left hand warm up, we're going to do what I call the 1-4 exercise. It's basically on the A string, you're going to find your first position. And we're going to go back and forth between the first finger and then all 4 fingers down. 1, 4, 1, 4. We're going to go ahead and bow for 4 beats, just like we did with our long tone. 4 down, 4 up. So let's go ahead and try that. We're going to change our fingers on every chord note. I'll do it the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 1, 4. Up bow, 4, 1, 4. Just like that. Go ahead and try it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. Good. Once you've got that down, you can try it double time. Let's try that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, Once you have it down like that, you can go double time. 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we'll run through a D scale. We're going to go ahead and do whole notes, which means we're going to play each note for 4 entire beats. We'll go D to D, and we won't repeat the high D. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. F sharp, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. B, 2, 3, 4. C sharp, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. Back down. 2, 3, 4. B, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. F sharp, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. Nice. If you got that, let's go on to half notes. We'll play each one for 2 beats. 1, 2, half notes. D, 2, E, 2, F sharp, 2, G, 2, A, 2, B, 2, C sharp, 2, D, 2, C sharp, 2, B, 2, A, G, F sharp, E, D. Now we're going to go ahead and play 1 beat each, a quarter note for each note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Before we move on from our scales, I want to try one more thing. We're going to play eighth notes. So we'll play 2 eighth notes for each note, like this. D, D, E, E, F sharp, G, G, A, and so on. So let's try that. Make sure to keep the notes short, keep your bow light, but make sure you're dropping your arm weight just enough to get the note to speak. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now I want to remind you all of some of the contrasting sounds we can make with our instrument. We can make long notes and short notes, and we can play softly and quietly. Let's start with those first 2. We'll start with some long notes. Let's do it on our open D. We'll set the bow on the string, and when we pull, we're going to use the entirety of the bow as we go, and make sure we do never come off the string. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. Now this time we want to do quarter notes, and we want to do them long as well. So we're still going to have that scrubbing effect, but now we'll be moving a little faster. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now we want to do the same thing, but do it with short notes. That means we'll be pulling the bow and stopping the sound. If you notice, I'm staying on the string as much as I can. My bow isn't coming off. I'm pulling and stopping the motion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Next, I want to show some of the ways we can differentiate between loud and soft. Bow placement on the instrument, on the string, determines our volume. Closer to the fingerboard, we'll make it quieter. Closer to the bridge, we'll make it louder. Another way to change volume is by the amount of arm weight and pressure we put into the string. I can bring my body over and control how much weight of my arm I'm letting into the string. Here's just a tiny bit of weight on the D string. I'm barely letting the hair even touch. Conversely, if I set the bow and really lean my shoulder in and push down, still gently, but allowing my weight to set in the string, I can get a really loud sound. This requires a lot more push from this part of the arm. You can see my elbow actually comes up a little bit as I dig into the string. So the combination of these two can create huge contrasts in our sound. So here's softly, very little arm pressure, arm weight I should say, and close to the fingerboard. And here's a lot of arm weight and close to the bridge. So go ahead and experiment with those two things as part of your daily bass workout. Once you've run through all of that, you'll be ready to play any kind of passage with whatever kind of dynamic and having a coordination between your right and your left hand. So hope that helps, guys. See you next time.